in this era, you can do whatever you want. Many occupations, many jobs. It depends on how you love it. If you wanted to do something like I want to be an idol, you're gonna have to love it first. And second, you have to prove that you can do it.
So there are times when your father may disagree with you.
I mean, I have a dream of being idol, and on that time I have like agreement with my dad. But dad, I just want to try something that I really love to do it. So at the end of 7, 8, 9 survival, I end up being the 5th members. And that time my dad was watching, and I look at my dad. I was like, Dad, this is my moment. I told my dad that I can do it now. I can prove you now that I can live with myself. Yeah, I'm a proud son.
ก่อนอื่นจะบอกว่าวันนั้นที่พี่แซวไปใน TikTok อ่ะ
ครับ
มันเกิดจากความเมาของพี่เอง
ครับไม่เป็นไรฮะ ขำๆครับผมขำชิลมากครับ
เมาแต่คิดถึงจริง
โอ้ยคิดถึงเหมือนกันครับพี่เอง ไม่ได้เจอมา4 เดือน like 4 months right
Yes
time flies
Anyway welcome to Aim Hour The concept is an hour with Aim
Hour with Aim
Quite straightforward
Wow what a name
What the name
What a name Wait do I have to introduce myself
Yes that was
Okay
You are basically right now you are like ahead of me now You are the host and the guest itself
Okay
Yeah If I am seeing you for the first time Introduce yourself
Okay so hi สวัสดีครับ I'm คุณพล from Bus Because of You I Shine We're a new boy group consisting of 12 members
Is that really the way you introduce yourself Let's say if we are
Well we have like formal introduction about ourselves like we have to count down first like 7 8 9 like 7 8 9 because of you I shine สวัสดีครับ hi hello we're a bus yeah
We actually met the first time in Paris and I have to admit that the very first hours that we met it was quite impressive for me because like even before we met there are like 10 new followers on my Instagram
Okay 10 new followers
You know what I mean
Yeah
That's even before we met because I think the fan clubs know that you were coming to Paris with me so some of them follow me
on Instagram right
on Instagram
on IG I see
yeah but what I like about you and that incident that was so impressive was that I show you that look at this like คุณพลดูสิ like there are so many fan clubs too and that was the first time I met you and you turned to me you said หล่อก็แบบนี้เลยพี่
I know it's well I kind of like you know in Thai we call like manna I kind of like that was my character right now I was like I mean maybe it was well let's say that when I was like in trainee I'm like shy person right but after that I was named like Bus Because of You I Shine I was like know more about myself and I was to you know show more about myself so like every time that I see myself I was like I'm so handsome right today I was like yo I'm so handsome today and I want to share it to other people to know that today I'm so shine like my name Bus Because of You I Shine
and I told you straight away like I like you I like you already
I know
only like the first 2 hours
the way that I approach you right
because that answers to the question like I didn't even ask you เนี่ยหล่อก็แบบนี้เลยพี่ ต้องทำใจหน่อยนะพี่แบบแฟนคลับเยอะครับอะไรเงี้ย Okay I like you now you are not like because it's fun this way to live this way
yes
enjoy it
enjoy my handsomeness did I just teach you like how to like took a photo right like the 45 degrees it's my you know it's my secret of handsomeness so when I gonna took like selfies right I have to turn my face 45 degrees and my eyes have to like this side like and yeah that's my secrets of being handsome
but that's okay I mean like I think we both from the time that we hang out together we both know that we are quite happy with the way we are right I think in academic term it's called self-esteem
yeah
self-love
self-esteem
doesn't matter if they think that I'm good looking or not,
Yeah.
I always think like I am your twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your older brother.
Your older brother. Yes.
Yeah.
I like how you like being optimistic, right?
I want to touch upon that a bit. Self-love,
Self-love.
because that is also one thing that the young generation kind of lose control of it
I see.
sometimes.
Yeah.
How do you take care of that? How do you stay composed and make sure that okay, there will be challenges and there will be difficult times, and in your job there will be criticized.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. How do you stay like okay, doesn't matter. I have this immune that will protect all that negative vibe coming to me.
I mean, firstly, you have to trust yourself. The more you trust yourself, it's gonna give you like a good vibe of living on what you're doing. Like now I'm an idol, right? I have to sing, I have to dance, and for sure I know that my skills was not like the best, or like I have like the best singing skills or the best dancing skills. But though I'm still like trying to improve myself, and every time that I seen my improvement, that was like, you know, that was a good thing that I feel. I mean, like I'm grateful that I can dance more, I can sing more, I can hit high notes and stuff, and that just like makes me love myself. Like I see my improvement, I see myself as never stop improve myself. Yeah, never like improvement makes me like love myself. Yeah.
Speaking of ขุนพล, it's quite a unique name.
I know.
So in English it means general.
General.
How did you
see.
get this name?
Well, let's say my family was like traditional Thai, like very like Wannakadi Thai, like very like watching like ละคร and stuff. So, well, my first name is not Kun though. I have several names before. Like my first name was like Hili Otapa. Yeah, it's from Buddha stuff. I mean like Hili means like Gringo Tobab, like that. And after that, it was kind of like cringe for my dad. So he was asked among for suggestion for my name, and he gave my dad Somchai as my second name. Well, and my dad was like came back home and realized that his pet, a dog, was also named Somchai. So he was like, I'm not gonna name Somchai. So my grandmother was thinking about the name, and she's ended up with Pongpon, which is from not Somchai. Sorry, it's Sompong. Yeah, so Sompong is like the second name, right? So my grandma was like picking Sompong and then cut Som out, and then Pong was remain. And so like let's say Pongpon. Pongpon is like my third name. It's gonna be his name, and Kunpon is like follow from Pongpon. It's like being leadership stuff like that. And I know it's kind of like not English name. I mean I like English name. My friends like Alan, Mark, or AA. I like that. But right now Kunpon is like my stage name and stuff. So I was grateful to have this name, and if I have a chance to change it, I think I will never change my name, because I think Kunpon is like, it's my destiny to name Kunpon, you know. Yeah.
But to think about it, you are tall, handsome, confident, and your name is ขุนพล. You were like destined to be a leader.
Yeah, destined to be a leader.
Sort of.
Yeah. I if I choose to be a leader, I think I'm grateful to be, but I think I'm more like a sub leader to me. Yeah, because there's a people that can do this role like better than me, like Alan. But if I have a chance to be a leader, I would do it if I have a chance to.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, do you want to be a leader? Are you comfortable with that role?
Well, I do actually, but I think I'm still like in a process of learning how to like, you know, approaching people or talking with like lots of people, how to organize stuff, because I think I'm still young and I don't like really have like 100% a perfect dude to like, you know, manage stuff. So I think I have to learn more about this kind of stuff. Yeah.
People look at you and some may feel like, okay, of course he's well equipped to be idol, handsome, tall, even the name is ขุนพล, you know.
Yeah.
But I assume that your journey isn't a bed of roses. It's not always easy.
Yeah.
Talk me about it.
Well, Actually, I have a dream of being idol, but before that, I was like a normal high school kid. After school, I go in Govisha and study for like entering university and stuff, right? In that time, I never like have a dream of being an artist or like an idol. I just want to, let's say, my dad was kind of strict person, right? I just want to like prove my dad that I just want to be a person that can do anything that I wanted to, and I love to do it. So it was a hard time to like decide which direction of my life would be, right? And on that time, I have like agreement with my dad, like big times. I have a fight, and it ended up with I'm left home and like walking in the middle of the night, and yeah, I was thinking about myself that what am I doing? And I was like, am I happy right now, right? So I went back home and talked to him. Well, I know that he wanted me to be like a doctor or like an engineer stuff, but Dad, I just want to try something that I really love to do it. Singing, dancing, I know it's not gonna be like the thing that you want me to do it, but just give me a chance to do it, and I'll prove that I can do it. So at the end of 7, 8, 9 survival, I can do it, right? I mean, I end up being the 5th members, and at that time my dad was watching live in the studios, and I was so proud at that time. And I look at my dad, and when I was crying, and I also crying, and I was like, Dad, this is my moment. And I told my dad that I can do it now. I can prove you now that I can live with myself, and you don't have to be like scared of your kids now. He was grew up, a strong man / handsome. And yeah, I just wanted to tell my dad that, well, now I'm so happy with my life, and I have a supportive family like you. And I just want to tell that I really love him so much that, you know, every time that he being so strict, that just made me so strong. And that was like บทเรียนที่ดีฮะสำหรับผมที่
valuable lessons
that make me a stronger person. Yeah, physical and mental. Yes.
That's good. Yeah, I want to hear more about your journey, especially the aspect of your family.
Yes.
So there are times when your father may disagree with you joining entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about it?
I mean, my dad was like kind of like a person that, let's say, like super conservative, right? Like หัวโบราณนิดๆอะไรอย่างเงี้ยฮะ But I know why he has to be like that, because I think he's worried about my life, and he just want me to be, you know, like a person that can rely on, because I'm a big bros of the family. I have one sister, and let's say that I'm like the first member of the family, and I have to prove him that I am the one that can rely on. So maybe studies, medical stuff, being doctor, engineer stuff like that could like, you know, prove him. But for me, I think in this era, many occupations, many jobs, you can do whatever you want to do, right? It depends on how you love it. I think love drive your attitudes, and your attitudes also drive you as well. So if you wanted to do something like I want to be an idol, I want to sing in front of thousands of people, I want to dance in front of thousands of people, you're gonna have to love it first. And second, you have to prove that you can do it. So maybe if you have a chance to do it, I think you should grab it and do it. Always told yourself that you have to not, like never look back. I mean, you can look back, but never go back. Just stay focused on what you're doing and just do it. Just do it and prove to him that, you know, you can do it. And you don't have to worry about my future, because we don't even know like what's gonna happen. Like maybe tomorrow there will be like a tsunami in Bangkok, or like maybe like there's a flood, or I don't know. But it's my life, and I want to live. I want to live my life. That is like what I want to tell my dad, and we have a fight. Yeah, but enough like what I just told you. Like I prove him that I can do it, and he's proud. Yeah, I'm a proud son.
But this is what I like about you and a lot of people in your generation is that you know what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you a part of it. This is courage. This is responsibility that is basically like power coming with responsibility.
Yeah.
We want to choose this path, but we have to work hard for it.
Yeah. Well, I have a quote which is based on Spider-Man. Spider-Man is with great responsibilities comes with great power comes great responsibility, right? But for me, it's with great opportunity, โอกาส comes great responsibility, ความรับผิดชอบ. If you have an opportunity, like you have a chance to do something, you have to grab it and never lose it. You have to hold it tight and spend some time with it and never forget that you have a chance to do it and just do it. That is me.
This could also be a good example for a lot of people your age. So in the end, how did you communicate to him and how did it come to terms?
Well, we have a deep talk like this. and talking with reasons. That's the key on that day, in that day. Well, it's still we have like some disagreement in the end, but it's all about improving him that I can do it. So I'm start like practicing singing. I'm practice dancing and stuff. And there's a time that he sees me doing it, and I think he like there's a small part in his heart that he wanted to support me, right? And even though it was like 1 a.m. in my practicing room, and I have to like go home, right? He was always like come and pick me up home. I think that's like a cute moment of him, and I felt that too. Yeah.
And you know that with all of this, you know that it's also because he loves you.
Yeah,
Even the part that he disagree with you.
Yeah, I know. It's just like being dad and son. Dad and son stuff, and he just want me to be like a good person and a better person and the best version of me. So he just wanted to make sure that I was fine of doing something I was loved. Yeah.
I want to touch upon another topics that I think is interesting. There are academic terms called toxic masculinity.
Oh yeah, toxic.
Means like because men we don't actually express our feelings, our weakness, our sadness.
Yep.
But when I hear you mention the session with your father, I can sense that there are parts that you can be vulnerability. You can be weak, and you can be yourself. And at the end, it's better for everyone. Because at the end, we know that there are people who love you and support you.
Yes. I think in this era, many people like to express their feelings. Like, it's not like in the past that you have to be like strong. You can't cry. You should not cry. Or you have to be like อดทนมากกว่านี้นะลูกอะไรอย่างเงี้ย I know it's normal in the past, right? But I think now in this my era in this like Gen Z Alpha era like this, like kids started to like express their feelings more because they I think it's a good thing too. I mean, let's say like if you wanted to do something and you don't want to tell others what you want, so they don't know what you want, right? So if you like, if today I was sad and I just want to be alone, I told my friends that, dude, today I was like super sober and sad. Can I be alone? Or if I was super happy and I just wanted to like express my happiness to my friends, I was like, dude, today was like my best day ever. Let's like go shopping and stuff, or maybe go watch some movies and stuff. Yeah, and I think that was like a good thing to do, expressing feelings to others, even though you know that he or she might like think. But lastly, I think it's just like a normal thing now that people like to like express their feelings.
That's good. I wish we can give it a hug, but with the
I know,
microphone
I
and
think the
everything.
thing was like, yeah.
What's your dad name?
Wait.
Wait. I just want to tell.
Okay.
I just want to confirm to your dad. I will just call him dad too.
Okay.
Okay, dad. He is the best son in the world, and I'm saying this because I get to hang out with him for a week.
A week.
In Paris, and I think when it comes to having children, like occupation and profession is another thing.
Yes.
And I can confirm that he is humble and he has good sense of like being respectful to people around him, and he works very hard.
Thank you.
So I just wanna confirm your father that, and that's why I was gonna ask for your father name to like พี่ Sompon or whatever, but we don't need to get into that.
Okay. Maybe after this interview.
But yes, Dad, be proud of him. Yeah.
Love you, Dad.
Speaking of this space of sharing the feelings and everything, do you have that in your bus members?
Whoa, we have a lot of birthday session, and we have lots of fights and lots of disagreement. So like every time that we have a fight or whatever just happened, we just came together 12 members and talk about it. Cause like we're 12 members, we're all from like international school, like Thai school, some like study abroad, like Alan is from like Singapore, and we have like different cultures, right? So I understand why we have like lots of fights because we don't understand each other, right? So birthday session is very like important to us, and I think it makes like us less toxic,
With all those journey, with all those like up and downs, what are some good lessons that you learn from it?
Well, being less serious. I mean, you can be serious in your job, in your work or whatever, but living your life with friends. Just be a normal person. Just be chill. Just like, hey, you wanna hang out? ไปดูหนังไหมกินข้าวไหมหรือแบบว่า you wanna dance or something, doing TikTok or whatever. Like, I mean, well, in the past, I was like a serious dude that I want to be perfect. I want to ace my exam. I want to like get full on every subject or whatever like a high school ขุนพล version was. But after I joining 789 projects and stuff, met a lot of friends, met a lot of different people. It taught me like being serious is not everything, and being perfect is not that. It's not the crucial part of your life. You just have to be like a normal kid that learns stuff, doing mistakes, and just like be stronger. So basically, just chill with your life and just live it. Yeah.
Speaking of love, you are quite outspoken about equal marriage, and you have been in series like
I told Sunset about you. Yes. Go check it out.
Yes, and this is, I would say, culturally is one of the series that like change the landscape of how people look, how people see and understand boys' love. Tell me more about your opinion towards the series and boys' love cultures.
Firstly, I have to thanks to P-Boss and P-Yong that choose me as one of the characters in the series. I'm grateful that I could have a chance to like explore more about LGBT plus and stuff, because in this era people usually like have their own identities. And about love is not it's not about gender. It's not about only gender or how you like approaching others like different gender, like others like เพศตรงข้ามอะไรเงี้ย I mean, love is just love, When you love something, you just love it. If I love like him, or if I love like you, for example, it's just love, You can't define that. Love is just have to be like boys and girls. Well, since I was young, I have a a group of friends that he or she is like LGBT plus, and I mean I experienced the stories that they were struggle of being what they are right in that time, in that period of time, and I understand why like they have to hide like their appearance and their characters like that. And for me now, I have a chance to like to share and to support and to like I have a platform that I can like tell people that there's a group of people that needs to be supported. I mean, being whatever you are, you can just love anything you want to love, and that's the point of being love and stuff. Yeah, so love is beautiful for me, and I just want to keep it beautiful as it was.
But then again, a lot of people understand this concept and they support it. But you chose to be outspoken as well. You chose to be a part of the movement, and I think that's very courageous. And
I mean, I was grateful that they have the marriage equality right is finally passed. So let's say that no matter who you are or what gender or what identities you are, I just want to say that love is just love, and if you love to do something or you love someone, just love it.
how would you describe love in your own version?
Well, I don't want to say that love is a thing or let's say like a romantic things like marry stuff, but love is just be happy with something. If I met someone that I can talk with, that I can spend time with, or I can share my music, I can share my secrets, or I can share my personal stuff like that, and he or she might like okay with it, that was nice. So that person might be like the one that I love. Like for example, my friends, I love my friends. They knew when I'm sad, and they knew when I'm like feel depressed of doing lots of work, and they approaching me and then like talk to me like you wanna have a เปิดใจ section like that. And yeah, that glimpse of moment was like a moment that I know what love is, with friends or with your families or with your like I don't know like girlfriend.
So we met the last time 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Tell me about the journey because I assume you have been through a lot.
Yeah, well, after Paris, right?
We met before we debut. We met before you
I
debut.
debut.
Yeah, I didn't debut with you.
Oh yeah. Like, he said,
Unfortunate for them.
we can have him
They could
as
have
a
13 members and now they're going to become more popular.
Wait,
but
you
they didn't debut me.
Wait. If you have like 13 members, including you, so we have to change our name, right? I mean, like maybe like Buzz Hour, Buzz Aim. I don't know.
I have agreed with AA that it's going to be Buzz M.
What? Really?
Yeah. You can watch it on YouTube.
Oh.
It's on YouTube, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you talk about like the name.
We talk about the name. It's Buzz M. 13 members.
What it stand for? Like the M, the aim. Wait, is it M or aim?
Just M. It's
Just
fine.
M.
Buzz M.
Stand for like
Master.
Buzz Master.
Buzz Master. You adding one more mature and senior member, and you have a
Whoa.
master to your team.
It's like Buzz Mature.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool name.
It's like a softer way to say an old bus because adding M now it's become bus mature.
Buzz Mature. Okay. Okay, back to our questions.
Yeah. How was the journey? The last 2 months.
Let's say it's like it's the time. It's the moment that I called myself an artist, and I don't really like used to it because I was trainee before it, and I don't have a picture that I can like being artist, but now I am. And let's say it was like very thrill to explore more like going recording room ห้องอัดนะ but like I spend more time in that area, singing and recording my singles and stuff. And it was pretty hard because it's not just like you can sing and you can produce your songs, but you just have to like doing your homeworks before you're like going to record something. And especially I'm not a singer before. So in every time that I like go recording my singles, I was like very like nervous because we have 12 members and we have 12, individual lines.
13 go ahead
Okay. Aim much up, bus sure. Okay. And I mean, I was like nervous at that time, but I have some of my friends like Alan, who was like our leader of the group. He was like a dude that always like supporting me. Like every time that I felt like I can't sing this line because the note is so high, and I was like, I cannot reach it. He was like, no, dude, you can sing. You can like. He was like, he's approaching me with, I don't know how to say, but like kindness and stuff, and just make me like comfort, and I can feel that I have a courage to do it more, And that was the moment that I said like I feel good about having like lots of members. And there's a story about like every members with me, but I can't like tell in one hour. So yeah, let's say there was a time that Thai, Pim, and Copper, this trio was like a comedy in our group. So I was like, I don't know how to approach them because the three of them was like always like be in group and talk to like themselves. So it's hard to approach. But there was one day that we have to do a group work, and I grabbed my courage and walked to them. I just wanted to know more about them in the first time because we're not like siniit khanadan. Yeah. So I started to talk. I'm the guy that started the conversation, and they were like kindly like giving like their reaction. I mean like they speak to me like giving some jokes to me, playing jokes with me. I don't know. I just feel like more comfort now because before I was like an introvert guy. Like I don't like to like being a person to start a conversation at first, and I feel like starting a conversation is like so hard because I don't know what to say. I don't have an idea like, well, what does she like? What does he like? Or what does she like? Or what did he like? Or what did she like? Like, well, if I told him something, will he like be mad at me or like see me as like in negative version like that? But lastly, like three of them was like, I don't know, I just love them because they were like kids, being kids, playing jokes, and always like set a mood while we practice, while we're doing every practicing period. I mean ตอนฝึกแบบว่ามันชิลขึ้นเพราะว่าพวกเขาแบบทำให้บรรยากาศมันสบายขึ้นอะไรเงี้ยใช่แบบเล่นมุกเล่นอะไรกัน I feel like more enjoy with the time that I spend with them.
But it's you and Alan, right, who are a bit older, a bit mature member.
Mark is also.
And Mark?
Yeah, Mark is older than me. I'm third oldest members of the group. Yes, yeah, I'm the third one.
You all are still young. You don't have to like.
I know, but I don't know, like like 12 members, and like the mean age of our group was like 17, I guess, and I was like 21. So that's makes me feel like, oh, I'm so old right now, and I was like, I'm a big bros, and I have to like take more responsibility. But in my like mind, I was like 14. Like I just wanted being young, forever young. I don't want to like be big bros, but if I have to, then I have to.
Has the team gel together?
Like gel?
Yeah. Has it been a team, a proper team?
Like to be honest, it's not. I mean, we're not that gel, right? But we can cope with many differences. I mean, like I said, we came from like different sort of culture, like international school, Thai school, Singapore and stuff. But we try to like understand each other and try to cope with. Sometimes Alan didn't get a jokes. Let's say like Pim said like some Thai jokes, and Alan was like didn't get it, and the mood was like เจือน but still like Pim and Thai and Copper still like try to like explain to him like what's the joke is about, something like that, and Alan is like trying to understand jokes, and I think that environment is like a good environment for like us to like growing up together like that.
But now there is a plan that it's going to be subgroup,
Oh, subunits. Yeah.
Subunit,
Yeah, subunits.
7 and 5.
7 and 5.
Explain to me why. I mean, from outsider, I don't.
As a group, we have 12 members, right? And it's very like difficult for our be us, our slash fan clubs to like, you know, let's say like watch just their like their main, the loved ones, their main นะครับแต่ว่า screen time มันน้อยคือ let's say that if we split as a unit, so individuals members can like shine more. So like 5 came from like Mark. Wait, we have Mark, Hart, Jinwook. Sorry, Putachai and Jang. Okay, it's about chemistry. 5 of them was like, you know, for me they have like mature and dark and handsomeness and if we call in Thai it's like แบบว่าเป็นผู้ชายแบบเขาเรียกอะไรอะ ผู้ชายแบบคุณมีมาดหล่อมาดหล่อมาดแบบว่าเป็นคุณชายแล้ว5 คน I repost their post in IG จุฑาเทพ yeah I think there was like a prince or something I seen them as like I cannot reach them I mean like หล่อจนแบบ reach ไม่ได้ครับเขามีแบบหล่อจนแบบ untouchables wow and they have like latest singles which is can no matter what you can like check it out on Tada YouTube it's chill songs that was like an ultimate group for me yeah moving on to like 7s I'm not gonna spoil it though we were like let's say our character was like younger
playful
and let's say we're all like a back let's say like boy next door like ข้างบ้าน like a playful kids that wanted to like approach someone that we love I don't want to talk more about it because yeah it's gonna spoil our songs so yeah I think my group which is 7 has a lot of potential to like you know showing I don't want to talk about it because you know
you don't want to spoil it
I don't want to spoil it
so I assume the plan was the first group consists of 5 members a bit more composed the second group 7 members a bit more playful a bit more flirtatious
yes
reaching towards people
yes
something like that but the rest we have to wait
you have to wait I can talk more about it
which group suit me more the first one or second one
I think if you wanna you know if you want handsome boys you can choose 5 but if you want you know a group that you know being chill and playful you can choose 7พูดอะไรผมพูดได้ใช่ไหม
I can judge from your silence that deep down there you feel like I don't belong to any of that too.
I can't. Yeah, but even though like I have to be playful and stuff, but I think it's fun to like explore, being childish and stuff like that. And working with 7, let's say, it's new things to me. You know, it's feel kind of lonely. Let's say I used to work with 12 now, but starting to like working as like 7 or lesser members was like I was like yo did I miss something like something is missing and the blocking when we like practice our choreo was like very like ว่าง whoa let's say that I feel lonely I just want to be like 12
but you still seeing each other all the time
yeah we still like seeing each other all the time
but some nights gonna be 7 or 5
yeah but splitting like 7 and 5 is just like it's not permanent you know we're gonna have like a single that 12 will come back to each other yeah
looking forward to see that
yes thank you
I can see that there are so many things you want to tell
yes
but you cannot
but I can't right now but please wait for us I sure that our songs can like ตกพี่ได้นะครับ
One of the last part of this show is a bit of gimmick. Would love to hear a question from you as well, because like I've been taking privilege asking you all these questions. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Whoa, how old are you again?
You wanna guess? I'm not be offended.
35. Right?
That's what I always do when I think about when I predict the age. I always -5. I'm actually 40.
Really?
Yeah, I just hit 40 2 months ago.
I thought you were like mid 30 or something.
Sometimes I thought myself that too.
Okay. I mean like, I have like, I would thought about myself being 30, and I just want to know like how it felt to be 30.
Oh, okay, I'm reaching 40 now and it feels good because I think like when you are 20 to 30, there are so many questions that hasn't been addressed. You don't know how popular you will get. In your case, you might end up being like biggest star in the world, or like in Thailand, which might be fine, might be good. In your case, you still don't know how your life gonna pans out, right? Good or bad. The range of expectation is still very wide.
Very wide.
Yeah. But then in my case, when you hit 40, you kind of know that it's become narrow down. Like, okay, this is my life. This is pretty much the amount of money that I will make the next 20 years. This is the friends that I hang out with. So in that way, life become more predictable.
Predictable?
Yeah, in a good way. Because when you hit my age, definition of happiness between people your age and my age is different. I think I assume because like your age is gonna be like there are a lot of big moments that you're gonna see in your life. You're gonna get to travel to many places. But for me, my happiness is to have a stable life, sleep well, wake up and like come to work, no problem, get back to dinner and have a nice meal, and that's all.
Like simple life.
Yeah,
Just a simple
sort of more stable.
Stable.
Yeah. So it's gonna be different. But what I like about you was that the entire time we spent together, I can sense that you are being your genuine self. You are being yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can show your weakness. You can show your like sense of humor and everything. And the answers that you gave to me today, you were like you're being yourself.
Yeah,
You are being 20.
Yeah, being 20.
Yeah. There are things that you don't know.
Yep.
There are things that we are still naive.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
It's fine.
So
Being
you
handsome is fine.
Thank you for speaking from my heart on that issue.
ครับผม Thank you also. Thank you also ครับ
Yes. Looking forward to see Bus, like any
thank you ครับ
sub unit. And hopefully, like we promised when we were in Paris, we're gonna go to a trip together.
Yeah.
Not in southern during summer.
Not in sun. Yeah, not in southern in summer. Please.
ขอบคุณคุณพลครับ
ขอบคุณครับผม